Test review part A, test 1. So here it says fill in the blank. A natural number, that's how children count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. A natural number greater than 1 that has only itself and one as factors is called a... Okay, so if I have, let's say 5, can I factor this number? Can I go something times something is 5? No, I only can do 1 and 5. So if I want to factor this number, the factors are only 1 and whatever it is itself. So 1 and itself. 1 itself. Okay, whatever it is, that's how I factor it. So if I have a number that can only be factored by 1 in itself, it's called prime. If I look at 10 and I try to factor it and I go, oh, that's 2 times 5, when I have more factors than these, we call it composite. Okay, so we have composite is when I have lots of factors, and prime when I only have 1 and itself as a factor. So now question 2, rules of divisibility. So is this divisible by 2? That means can I divide it by 2? I look at the last digit and I go, oh, 8. Is 8 even? If it's yes, then it's divisible by 2. So even is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So if this last digit is one of these numbers, then we say yes. So 8 is even number. So yes, it's divisible by 2. Is this divisible by 3? So if you don't remember the rules, if you go to book 1, on page 3 we have all the rules on page 3. So book 5.1, page 3 has all the rules. So if it's divisible by 3, you add up all these digits and see if it's divisible by 3. So what I'm going to do is, let me grab my calculator. I don't know where it is, so let me pause the video for a minute. Okay, so when I look at this, I'm going to try and add up numbers to be 3, 6, or 9, or 12, because then I know I can get rid of some of the numbers. I don't have to add it all up. So normally you'd have to go 8 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, whatever that number is, check to see if it's divisible by 3. I don't like doing that. I'm just going to take these two and go, oh, 2 plus 4 is 6. So I can get rid of these right away. And then I go, what's 8 plus 8? 8 plus 8 is 16. Is 16 divisible by 3? Well, no, it's not. So because if I add these numbers up and they're not divisible by 3, I can say no. If you forget the rule, you can just do this. 8, 2, 4, 8. Is that divisible by 3? No, it gives me a weird fraction, so it has a decimal. So if something's divisible by 4, the rule is look at the last 2 digits and see, are the last 2 digits divisible by 4? So 48 divided by 4? Yeah, that works because, look, 4 times 12 equals 48. So yes, it's divisible by 4. If you forget the rule, you can just go, yep, it's divisible because it's a nice whole number. Is this divisible by 5? I look at the last digit and it has to be a 0 or a 5 to be divisible by 5. That's an 8. No, so that's not divisible by 5. Because it would have to be 8,240 or 8,245. This last digit has to be a 5. So is something divisible by 6? We have 2 rules that have to, 2 conditions that have to be true. It has to be divisible by 2, so it has to be an even number, which is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. And number 2, it has to be divisible by 3. So if I look at this, I go, oh, it ends in an 8. That means it's even. So yes, it's divisible by 2. But then I have to say, is this number divisible by 3? And we did that up here. We said it's not divisible by 3. Because if I look at this, I can go 2 plus 4. But 2 plus 4 is 6. That's divisible by 3. But when I go 8 plus 8, that's 16, that's not divisible by 3. So this is not divisible by 6. I have to have yes, yes for it to be divisible by 6, but I don't, so it's no. If you forget the rule, see, it gives me a fraction. It's not divisible by, oops, sorry, it should be 6. Oh yeah, it gives me a decimal, so it's not divisible by 6. Divisible by 8, we have to look at the last 3 digits, and we say, is that divisible by 8? So I can just go like this, the last 3 digits. Yep, it's pretty. Is it divisible by 9? I have to add up all the digits and see if it's divisible by 9. So 8 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 equals 22. And is 22 divisible by 9? Let's check. Nope, it's not. So it's not divisible by 9. And you can check. You can go 8248 divided by 9. Nope, it's a decimal. Is this number divisible by 10? Well, the last digit has to be a 0 to be divisible by 10. It's an 8, so nope. It'd have to be a 0 here for it to be divisible by 10. And we can check. 8248 divisible by 10. Nope, it gives me a decimal. Okay.